On July 4th, we declared our independence and took more than a decade of war to secure it. And since then, every generation of American has learned the hard way. Freedom is not free. But never before have Americans been more generous with those who secure that freedom. Americans donate roughly $2.5 billion a year to the 40,000 charities that claim to support American veterans and active duty service members. They are not created equally. Some are absolutely terrible. Rick Berman helped found the Ram Veterans Foundation. They grade thousands of American charities with military missions. I'm thinking about Tunnels to Towers, Children of Fallen Patriots, Folds of Honor, Gary Sinise. What makes them so much better, Rick?
Well, the good ones, for the most part, have low overhead. They don't put a lot of money in the bank. They spend what they have, except for keeping, a rainy day fund. And for the most part, they're far more efficient. They're far more effective than a lot of these other groups, which are, quite frankly, oftentimes mismanaged or sometimes guilty of fraud.
I'm thinking about one of the comparisons you guys do. Wounded Warrior Project, $276 million budget, spends $100 million on overhead, 36%. Tunnels to Towers, $34 million budget, only 6% on overhead. So that really sort of declares how much of your dollar goes to helping the people they say they're going to help.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fair assessment on our part because we're just looking at tax returns. And quite frankly, as the tax returns turn over, we'll make different assessments. But right now, on the most recent tax returns that we looked at the beginning of the year, that number was true. I mean, Tunnels for Towers was 6 times lower on overhead than the Wounded Warrior Project.
So when you hear about this, is people who are giving money, it's kind of buyer beware in terms of donor beware, right? You can be a charity that's still legal. There's no fraud, but it's like a business that runs like Walmart or a business that runs like Neiman Marcus.
Exactly right. Or it's a business that runs like, a small restaurant that goes out of business because they don't know how to handle their finances. I don't care if you're talking about universities, labor unions, corporations. There's a lot of people who don't know how to manage money. And that is the case in the veterans area. And, we have a lot of recommended charities. We have 33 recommended charities, but we've got 48 that we don't recommend, that we've zeroed in on. And those 48 are collecting close to $1 billion a year. And what we're telling people is, look, we don't want you to stop giving money, but if you're going to give money, why would you give it to one of those charities instead of one of the ones that we've already identified as being above grade? If you were to look at it from an academic standpoint, why would you give a C student the money if you could give it to an A student?
All right. Charitiesforvets.com. I got 20 seconds. What's in it for you guys? Why are you doing this?
I'm doing it only because I believe in it. I didn't serve in the military, but when I started to understand just how much of a scam was going on out there and how much money was being wasted, I thought this was a great way that I could contribute. And I'm hopeful that I can shift hundreds of millions of dollars to people who deserve it.
Well, and you make a great point in terms of just how much money is being raised off of people's service. You're talking about billions of dollars being raised off people's sacrifices that's then being wasted. Hey, Rick, incredible work, as always, with what you do. Charitiesforvets.com for the people who defend our freedom on this July 4th. Rick Berman, thank you very much for being with us. And I will see you on Tuesday for another show. Hope you had a great 4th of July. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.